So before we start at all, I want you all to take your phone and go to BV Savex Info, the WhatsApp group. I just wanted to tell you where the handbook is. So if you could please go to BV Savex Info. And then if you click on the heading and the description, it has the point spreadsheet, the roles and responsibilities handbook. The second one has the roles and responsibilities handbook. So if you click on that, then it gives you the roles and responsibilities of every one of us, right? So new teachers definitely go down and see there will be like the teacher responsibilities. Definitely go through it. Seasoned teachers, refresh your memory. So please make sure to, click on that and go through it, because sometimes, things slip out of our mind. So please make sure that you do that. And while you're going through that, if you see something missing, because it is a living document, while you see something missing, please make sure, I don't know if you will have editing capability, either let me or Deepa know, then we will be able to modify it accordingly. So that's number one. Have we all looked at the teacher assignments and our changes? So we all know which grade we are teaching. Shastriji, do you have a question? No, you're on mute if you're trying to talk to us.
Sorry, in the teacher's handbook, the timings need to be updated. It still shows 1 to 1:45 p.m.
Perfect.
and 2 to 2:30. So that is important here. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. No, good catch.
Same for the attendance also. Attendance sheet, it should be 2025, 2026.
Nice.
If we can write down all those points, maybe after the meeting, we can update that sheet.
Yeah. I'm not updating it right now, but I'm just writing it down. But Deepa, you're right. And as of now, the classroom, we are not going to change yet. Okay, because I was checking with Krishnamurti ji. He said as of now, it is only like 50 or 60 registrations. That is because some of the new registrants and some of the registrations, some of the users who have not accessed it for quite a while, they are not able to access it successfully. So I think in the first 1 or 2 weeks, we should be back to our regular registration number or even more. But after that, we should be able to assign the classrooms based on the size. So as of now, please, we will continue with third grade, will continue to go to the third grade, fifth grade will go to, continue to go to the fifth grade original classroom. Does that make sense? And before you move out, please clean your classroom. I think at the end of last year also we mentioned it. We should probably have a checklist of what means cleaning. Whiteboard has to be clean and things like that. The cupboard has to be cleaned out and things like that. So we need to probably, if one of us can put that checkpoint, that will be easier for all of us. After the first week, teachers, please follow up with your previous year parents if they have not registered yet. So that's we do that every year, but just as a reminder. And there's one new thing, SREAM has started. So starting, I think, this week, it has started. So they are operating. So which means that after every class, after a Balvihar class, please make sure that you lock your door. So, that makes it easier because they do have little children. We don't want to have any issues with that. So please make sure that you're locking your classroom after Balvihar is done. I may be jumping up and down because I have written down all of these as it was coming to me. Deepa, would you like to discuss about the food mela and Devi Puja dates?
Yeah, before that, the first day of Balavihar, 10 to 10:30 is the assembly, during which the first day we start the Guru Paduka Puja, that is just the Ashtotra Namavali. And after that, few announcements, students disperse to their classrooms with their class teachers, and the parents stay back in the assembly to get updates from Jyotiji, Raghuji, and Geetaji about our upcoming satsangs, camps, and all the events that happen throughout the year. We'll be having a curriculum day maybe 2 weeks after the first day of Balvia, probably before we head out for the Labor Day. So maybe August 24th, I think that's a Sunday. And then we're going to have light prasad after the Balavihar classes.
Light Prasad is on August 10th.
Yeah, August 10th. And for the Ganesh Puja, we already have the date, September 6th. And Mela, I don't know if we can all decide, either October 12th or 19th.
Can I suggest something?
Uh-huh.
Since all the teachers have the respective WhatsApp groups for their classes, I think they should transition that to the new teachers, and the new teacher should start communicating with the parents that next week is the first day of Balavihar. It is going to be from 10 to 12 and things like that. There has to be a templatized communication going out to the teachers, and they should start enrolling and refreshing them to enroll. I think you've already sent that reminder, right, Umaji? And we probably
Yeah.
need to encourage all the teachers to do that.
If you have not already done
Yes.
so, please, yeah. I had asked, like Deepa had a nice email template, so that's why I was like, okay, let's follow that template. Just copy from that email and paste it to your WhatsApp groups and send it if you have not already done so.
One more point, Uma. When you send that one, let the parents know, even if they have not registered, to come to the Balvihar on the 10th
Absolutely.
with the
Yeah.
correct thing, and then you can tell them you can register when you come there.
Okay.
Yes, Geetaji, one email will go, and also the same message can go on the WhatsApps also. Probably Thursday. So it will have all the details of the first day of the Balvihar, welcoming the new parents and all the old parents, what's going to happen, and the registration. I'm putting as a time as 9:30, as early as 9:30, so that there won't be a big line for them to register.
Deepa, going back to Food Mela, you asked between 12 and 19. Looks like Diwali is 20th, so I don't think 19 would be the best.
Okay, 12, because 12th, I think it's a Columbus Day holiday, right? Is that a...
Right.
Yeah, but
13th
19th
Yeah,
Diwali,
that
I'm
it's
not sure.
13th is a Columbus Day.
So otherwise, then October 5th.
Hari Om, Jyotiji.
Hari Om, everyone.
Jyotiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om, Raghuji.
Hari Om. So you're still in San Jose?
In San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. Okay. But by the way, do you still want to have the food mela on Sundays instead of Saturdays?
No, Raghuji, it's on Sundays only. We do it on Sundays after the Balavihar.
I don't know.
We have been doing it on Sundays, but this year, since we moved the Balavihar to the morning sessions, I don't know, Ravan Dahan during daytime
No.
may not
I think
be.
initially we used to have it on Saturday, and then it rained a couple of years, and then we moved to Sunday. And Sunday worked out better because we already have students and parents already in Balavihar, and so additional students. But it becomes a lot of pressure for the students and teachers to do Balavihar and the food mela on the same day. So, but again, this year, since Balavihar is in morning, so we might be having gap between the morning and the afternoon. So something to think about.
That's one thing. And also, if you have it on Saturday evening, then Saturday night and then Sunday morning, they'll have to be back to Balvihar. So that's going to be an issue if based on the distance, right?
And Shastri Garu, previously Sunday worked out better for many of them so that they don't have to come 2 days. Immediately after Balavihar, they used to stay back and then enjoy, then go.
Should we keep it like a special one, just like Food Mela and Dahan, the Balvihar, just for that one day in the afternoon?
What do you all think?
That sounds like a good idea.
We'll
I
be
mean,
so exhausted, yeah, after Food Mela. I think we should have just a short class and then like what we always do, no? Class and then Mela. There's no way of having Mela and then go to class. That's not going to happen.
No. For the Rajan Dahan, we cannot do it in the afternoon, right?
right now the class is going to start at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Oh, so you're saying have a class in the afternoon and then evening is the Mela?
Yeah,
For that
just for that weekend. Yeah.
Just for one weekend.
That's a great
Or
idea,
is yeah.
but I would like to kind of go back to, I mean, are we completely comfortable with the first day logistics? Because we all jumped to the food mela and that's going to be happening sometime in October. So just want to make sure that we're all good with the first day logistics.
So the schedule for first day, you mean, Shastriji?
Yeah, schedule, and also anybody has any questions, anything else? All the language classes are going to start from Labor Day
After
September
Labor
6th,
Day,
after
but
Labor Day.
Hindi classes are going to start from the second week of after Balvihar, because they do have a certain amount of portion that they will have to finish. So Meenal ji had informed that they will start, the week after Balvihar starts. So it will be August 17th. But every other language class will start after Labor Day.
And every other language class means Sanskritam and Gujarati, right? We are not offering anything else.
Yes.
Okay.
So if all the teachers can be there as early as 9:30, that way, if anybody has any questions, of course, the registration table will be very busy, Shastrigar.
Agreed.
So, and teachers can answer all the questions they have. And Jyotiji, we're going to have a Paduka Puja on the first day.
Yeah, the Ashtotra we usually do, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll bring the flowers and fruits.
And Ashwinji, I'll need your help at least for the first few weeks till things settle down. And I'm hoping we'll have enough books. We haven't had a chance to count the books. Yeah, to see.
Jyotiji, I think October 5th, 12th or 19th, right? About the high school, what is that?
The Jchik meetup.
meetup. Yeah.
Any one of those is free?
Based on the Mela date.
Okay. Because this time we're going across the Alfreta Center. They're not coming because they came to us last time. So we'll all go across there this time. But Food Mela won't affect that because that'll be morning. So we'll just come back we all have to come back anyway. So we'll come back for Food Mela.
Do you think all of them will come back?
We'll make it mandatory that they have to come back and regroup before they go. If it's on Food Mela day. If it falls on another day, then they can go from there.
Okay. So then we have either October 5th.
No, 12th or 19th, right? Did you say
12th
5th?
is the Columbus Day.
Okay.
Weekend.
So then can I just do October 5th? Is that weekend free? So then it won't coincide with Food Mela.
No, Jyotiji, because October 20th is Deepavali. So 19th will be the Choti Deepavali. So everybody will be busy.
No, October 5th is free, right?
Yeah, if we can have the mail on 5th.
Oh, the Mela you all want to do on 5th. Okay.
What do you all teach us?
What about October 25th weekend, doing it after the Babli, or you wanted to do it before then?
That will be, if it rains out, at least we can move, right? Then it will become colder.
If we're doing it on October 5th, Umaji, you were saying they have to come, like if we did it Saturday, they'd have to come Saturday night and then again Sunday morning. But I feel like otherwise they come Sunday night and then they go to school Monday morning. Like they actually have to wake up later Sunday morning to come to Balbihar than they do for school on Monday. So it may be nice to do it Saturday night because once we set the timings to be in the morning, then just for one class to say we're moving it from morning to afternoon feels like I think that would almost be more disruptive versus this is the pattern. We're always doing it in the morning. But if we do Saturday night, the 5th weekend, then they would come back Sunday morning versus being there the whole day.
Just one thought on that is maybe I agree with that. We shouldn't probably switch the class time. What if we were to, I know we also do our service project like blood drive. What if we were to combine some of these? Maybe we do a blood drive, food mela, Ravan Dahan, everything like now we got a large enough space. Can we do that? That way we can also draw more donors to the blood drive. It becomes a reason for people to come there, give blood, and then stay for the food mela, finish that, and Ravan Dahan and go home.
Yeah,
Mother, children will have come in the morning by 10 o'clock. And you think
No, this is Saturday.
No, we're saying Saturday, Geeta.
Oh, Saturday, then it is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something where we can draw in more people somehow, right?
The one thing that I can think for that is most of the donors also are active participants in the food mela. So that's,
Yeah.
that's one thing to think about. Otherwise, yeah, I do agree with you.
That is true.
Can we do the week on October 12th? Because 13th is a Columbus Day and most of the schools are off on 13th.
But they're also
people would have gone.
It may be a long
maybe
weekend
traveling
for
also. Yeah.
I think they do like a fall break, like 4 or 5 days off. So they may be off that weekend. So that may be an issue.
So I feel like October 4th evening would be ideal, and we should have a rain date of October 24th. And that's and it's way before Diwali, so.
October 4th, Saturday. And
Saturday
then
evening.
Yeah, Saturday evening. And then if it rains out, then go like 2 weeks later and then 25th.
It's October 25th, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, don't people make preparations the day before or 2 days before? Would it go back 2 weeks later?
No. I mean, October 4th, if it is raining or not, by October 2nd, we will know whether we are going to have it on October 4th or not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm saying October 2nd because Deepa will have to know by then for the dosa batter.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay for everyone? Like October 4th, Saturday evening.
Yeah, Vijayadashmi is on 2nd, right? If I'm not mistaken. So 4th is okay. And then that will allow 5th to be the Jechik day then. The immediate next day, Sunday. That way Raghuji's proposal of it being a Saturday also works.
What about Shastriji? What if we were to do Jechik Day on Saturday and bleed into the food mela?
It's going to happen in Alpharetta.
This time Alfred is hosting. We can do that for next year.
Okay.
That's a good idea. We can do that for next year's when we're hosting.
Got it. I was thinking there'll be more parents, more children.
Yeah, I think we can probably aim for that for next year's when we're hosting it. It's a good idea.
Okay. So we will have October 5th, and then raining out, then October 25th. That is for Food Mela. And then Devi Puja. Oh, before I go, Shastriji, you were mentioning something about counting the books for the opening day. I just want
Right.
to.
I mean, not for the opening day, but as such for the new students and registration and everything. Uh, and, the books that and we definitely have a lot of Stotra Sankalam, no issues with that. I think we have enough Alphabet Safari. I'm not sure how many Bala Ramayanams we have. I'm hoping we have enough. And the Hanuman coloring book also, I think we have enough. And I think we have discontinued Bala Bhagavatam. We are not doing that, right? Third grade. Last year itself, we did not do.
Prema.
What was the question again? Sorry, I missed it.
So for third grade, we are not following any book, right?
No, we haven't done that for a while now.
Right, that's what I thought.
Mhm.
So that is good. But Bala Ramayanam and Bala Hanuman, I mean, the Hanuman coloring book is still applicable for grade 1 and grade 2. Correct? I don't see grade 1, maybe Harsha ji or.
Yes, I'm going to be
Okay,
in grade one going
okay,
forward. So I
okay,
represent grade one, even though I'm
okay,
new to the grade one. So I've been talking to Harsha and Saujanya and Lalita,
Lalita.
Lalita, and they said they are still following the workbook, the Ramayana pink book, they said.
Right, right. So I'm hoping we have enough copies. I did not get a chance to count them, so that's probably otherwise. And similarly for the Hanuman coloring book.
Shastriji, how many, why do we, those little books, that's for fifth grade, do we have enough?
I'm hoping we have to probably count them and I mean, and sorry, get those counts.
I don't think you have any. We might have one or two.
All Y2Bs are. I think Siddhananda ji gave them away, right? If I'm not mistaken, for as gift, I
No,
guess.
he didn't give away. I don't think we had many in the last.
We had many either. Okay.
No.
I'm asking Krishnamurti ji to check.
Yeah.
But I think we can have on the first day, probably it can be a to-do for Shastri ji, Krishnamurti ji, and
Right.
maybe
Quickly.
Ashwin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we can probably run a report right now to get those counts.
Yeah, I think
Krishnamurti ji
it's.
can run a report to get those counts. And again, grade 7, we have the PO box, Mr. God. I think they also have a book that they follow. We have enough, I think, at least 10 to 15 copies. So we should be good.
Umaji, as we speak about books, we should also speak about the teachers' books. I spoke with Shastriji as well. So for high school, for example, we have new teachers now. We just want to make sure we're all equipped with the books.
Yeah, I don't know if high school teachers had 2 copies, because I think up to 8th grade, Shivani, I don't know, in 9th grade also, we do have 2 copies, 2 physical copies, and of course, online copies are available also. So we have been just preserving them and then kind of just transferring over to the new teachers, those physical copies. But I'm not sure if high school teachers have 2 copies or just 1 copy.
So we used to have 1 copy, but I think right now for Bhagavad Gita, Jyoti ji, you may want to chime in here. I think we are getting a new book that was released in Mahasamadhi camp. I think that is what we're going to follow.
Yeah, we have the new Jaichik manual. So I have 1 copy of it that I'm bringing. Raghuji, and Gita Ma, did you by chance get any copy of that book?
Yeah, I have 6 copies.
Okay.
But you remember that it has only first 6 chapters.
Yeah.
And also it's presented in a different way than usual, in that the chicks are the ones who put it together. So you all have to read and see how much is going to be helpful for you all we teaching the way the chicks want to teach.
Yeah, so
Because we have the Balavihar Teachers Handbook.
yeah, so we can continue to use the teacher's handbook that we have. I'll show you all the new one that all of us, so Shubhaniji, myself, we all of the brahmacharis helped design these 6 chapters. So we can show you all the material, and we'll have a separate teachers meeting for the high school teachers to go through it also. It's very nicely put together. There's a lot less work that we have to do compared to the previous Bhagavad Gita handbook.
Sure.
So we can have a separate meeting for that with the teachers, the high school teachers.
Perfect. And if on the book, if it is, why do we in Indian culture, Krishnamurti ji says we have 16 copies.
Yeah, I think we should be good then.
Shastriji, there's a couple of the third grade Bal Bhagavatam book that is still in the bookstore, I believe, because last year a student bought, and then it was, I don't know how the book appeared in the bookstore. So if you can remove that, that would be great.
Okay, I mean, we don't want to remove it so that, I mean, we'll not prescribe it as a third grade book, but if parents come and want to buy it for their kids or for whatever reasons, they can continue to do so. We'll not prescribe it for third grade.
Yeah, as long as someone tells them, because that parent bought because she thought we were going to use it. So then I had to give it to Krishnamurti ji for reimbursement.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely let them know.
The next one is a big one for the annual day. So for the past couple of years, we have been kind of stumbling upon annual day and Mother's Day on the same day. So how do we want to have annual day? We could push 1 week later so that Mother's Day doesn't come on the annual day. What are your thoughts on when should we have our Balvihar annual day?
Do we know when the high school kids have finals?
It's always a tough thing, yeah, because there's always nestled between the APs and everything. So, second Sunday versus third Sunday. Third Sunday is worse off than second Sunday.
If you push it to the third Sunday,
AP exam, yeah.
a lot of parents will have left the country or have to come on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the specific dates are May 3rd, 10th, and 17th. Those are the dates we are looking at right now for 2026. I mean, historically, we had gone with like May 3rd and 10th, with the high school graduation being one day and then annual day. 17th to Raghuji's point, I don't know if it is a bit late.
The younger kids would still be in school, right, till Memorial Day. So it's more like if we did high school graduation earlier, but had annual day on the 17th, wouldn't the younger ones still be?
It can still work. Actually, May 3rd being a Sunday, I think it's happening after quite some time, if I'm not mistaken.
If we are really worried about AP exams, they are in the first 2 weeks, like 3rd and 11th that we are talking about, because dates are already out for AP exams, and it's going to be between 4 and 14th, I think. So I'm just giving you all the dates.
Okay.
So
yeah.
the other point is,
So I think 17th would work out better if you're still thinking about the high schoolers and everybody, because little kids are already still in school. They don't get out of the school until at least last
20th.
week of May. Yeah.
So here is the point. I mean, are we trying to push out our annual day by 1 week? If we push out our annual day by 1 week, then 10th, the previous week, will still be Mother's Day and we will do graduation. So are we trying to bring in graduation day on 3rd May and push out the annual day by 17th May so that it will be 1 week
gap in between so that everyone can celebrate Mother's Day with their actual kiddos?
We have done Mother's Day with annual day, isn't it, Umaji?
We have
What is
always
the-
done that. We have always done that. But the thing is, especially the teachers, feel that that's when the kids come to them, and then they are having to scramble around for the annual day, and everything is over here, and then Mother's Day doesn't get. So I mean, I just wanted to bring it up so that to get your feeling, and I'm fine with the 10th, 17th, but I just wanted to see how we all feel about it.
We had talked
I have
about
one.
maybe doing Mother's Day puja. Sorry, Geetaji, I didn't mean
No,
to.
go ahead, Rachana.
We had talked about doing Mother's Day puja. Would we want to look at starting? I know that messes up the question of AP exams and graduation, but would we want to do that on the 10th?
I think the point is some of the mothers want to spend time with their kids and not in Palavihar. So that is the
Oh,
concern that is being
I
cited here.
mean, not even in Balvihar. Regular Balvihar timing is okay, but not annual day Balvihar. Does
So
it
it
make
would
sense?
be during regular Balbihar time, right? It would be a puja instead of class if we were to do that. And
Okay,
it's sort of a nice way for mothers to spend time with their kids also.
And the other thing, Rachana, I was thinking in Yamunotri in Chicago for Mother's Day, all the fathers cook.
Yeah.
So all the parents, they can all join together. It's not just teachers, but it is the parents. All the fathers cook for their for the mothers. So they are enjoying it there with the children and all that.
is that a
Enjoying in quotes, right, Geetaji?
Huh?
They have to enjoy.
What a risk you're taking.
Yeah.
So we get a break for cooking
Yeah.
on the annual day.
Yeah.
And risk eating our food.
We'll teach you how to cook.
The same thing will happen for Father's Day. The same thing will happen for Father's Day.
But
Sorry,
Father's
we
Day
are all
comes in
out for
June.
holidays, summer holidays.
It comes in June.
Every day is a Father's Day, Shastri Garu.
Every day is a Mother's Day too.
social?
You're on your own. Nobody is giving you support here.
I kind of like this new idea. We will have a full-fledged kitchen. Hopefully, by the time Mother's comes around, we will have kind of figured out what to do and how we can make this special. So maybe that's one way to do it, is to offer special food that day and create an environment for everyone to come and eat in with us after the class.
At least all
Maybe
the
we can have a
dads
special
serve the moms.
lunch.
Bindu, usually we have our annual day. It has been always like that. Annual day on the Mother's Day, all these years.
Yes.
Past 16 or 17 years. So always second Sunday of May.
Right.
Mother's Day and annual
Graduating
day.
parents help.
Yes. So I was thinking of separating the annual day and the Mother's Day. I was going as a,
Like
I
Geeta,
thought that was where we were going, is separating the two, but then having that Mother's Day lunch as special regardless, so people come, as opposed to people missing Balavihar.
I think so. There is a new parent called Nimi. Is that right, Jyotiji?
Yes, Nimiji is there.
Yeah, he can use his skills as a father, and then we all serve the food he cooks.
She's a very good chef.
Interesting.
so could we do that? I mean, May 10th will be that, and then 17th will be annual day. Do you think that's a?
It's something new we should definitely try, and I'm completely on board with the idea of fathers cooking and and yeah.
Okay. So
third Sunday will be our annual day. Third Sunday of May.
yes. So graduation will be on May 3rd. Then May 10th will be Mother's Day. May 17th will be annual day.
Okay.
Good, perfect. And all right, moving on. I think Ganesh Chaturthi, we said that is on September 6th. And food coordinators will
Got
be
it. Yes, yes.
they will take it up. And of course, puja volunteers, I think Deepa, you usually assign the grades for volunteering for that, right? You are on mute.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then we already talked about BV timing, Balvihar timing, that we will all have to, as teachers, we will have to remind the parents. And then kitchen opening. Raghuji, do you want to mention anything about the kitchen opening?
Well, kitchen might not open until sometime in the middle of September. The way the things are going, I'm not 100% sure. At least they are not ready now. Okay, Srinath is working with the kitchen equipment person, and I'm hoping that all the equipment will be working by the end of the month. But I cannot guarantee it. And so, when are you going to start cooking lunch? That only we can decide probably by the end of August.
I mean, work has been going on. I think when Mukhya Swamiji comes by the end of August, we will be able to do the puja and have it. But functional kitchen, because before we do the functional kitchen, of course, like Raghuji mentioned, the kitchen equipment, everything has to be installed and working. And then we do have to have volunteers who have to be trained before they enter the kitchen also. So that will take some time. So
Deepa, do you want to talk about the kitchen training? There's some kind of a certificate program?
Yes, Raghuji, I can share the link. I think it's 4 to 5 hours of training. It's an online training, or if you are interested, you can go on the site and also on-site training also. But there is some charge. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can share the link with all the teachers. Whoever is interested, they can get the certification. And after that,
Do
then
you
we
want
need
to
to
come
have
up
a
with any? Do you want to come up with any rules about who can enter, who can do what without certificate? I'm not asking you to discuss now. It's a good idea to come up with some kind of a written rule so that everybody knows what it is and who is allowed, who is not allowed, so that there will be no confusion, there will be no misunderstanding or rubbing of sensitivities.
Sure, Raghuji.
Also,
come up with the rules and share with the board, and once they are approved, we can post it to the other people.
Adi Sevaks, yeah.
I have a question. Oh, sorry, Shastri, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Binduji. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What is our plan for the month of August? We're not going to be serving any food till the kitchen is inaugurated. Is that the plan?
Correct.
Nothing will get cooked till the inauguration. Okay.
Correct.
So till then, I know it's only 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks, right? Are we planning to sell packaged food, like, snacks and mixture that we can acquire on wholesale and sell? So at least we get the practice of something like that in place before we inaugurate. Just a thought.
You mean packaged food making at Niketan or buying from outside?
Buying from outside, just wholesale buying and then selling. So we're selling, let's say, mithai or, mixture or maybe little snacks. So we kind of start that process. And then by the time September comes around, then we have lunch. So people know to come, know to, that this is a place they can come eat lunch and then go home. So maybe as a maybe as a, step in.
Can probably ask
Yeah.
her, see, Bindu, I see what you're coming to. Like, because if they are coming and then they are like, okay, they are expecting lunch. And if we can provide that, then that becomes a habit, right? But I don't know if we can have someone I can ask. For example, Deepa, I was thinking about Mohana to see if I don't know how many people she'll be able to provide, but I can ask her to see if she can have at least some. If you all think it is feasible. I mean,
Sorry, Uma, I missed you. Sorry, what is it?
no, starting from the beginning of Bal Vihar year, if we have the habit of, yeah, we are going to have lunch. If you want lunch, we are going to have lunch. We'll be selling lunch. So, I mean, we cannot be cooking over there until the kitchen is ready. So then I was saying, probably I can ask Vidya Ramesh to see if she can provide some, if you all think it is feasible. I don't know. She may say no. I don't know. I haven't. As Bindu was talking, I was thinking about it. So
Actually, I know another person who can also do it in Dunwoody. So we can find out. But what is the general lunch going to be after the cafeteria opens? We should kind of match that, right?
So is the expectation that people will come attend Bal Vihar and then have lunch there? Or it's more like a cafeteria basis. Whoever wants to have lunch can have lunch and then rest of them can leave. So if that is the case, then should we gauge the interest first before we start? Because we don't know how much to kind of arrange for and whatnot.
Are you going to be serving in the dining hall?
it won't be open, right, Raghuji?
No,
Where are you going to
Raghuji,
serve?
not before the puja. So
Yeah.
not until Swamiji inaugurates.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Are you going to serve just like usual in the passage, and people cannot eat in the that youth room anymore?
Serving the back
So
area
on
will
that
be
note,
extremely difficult. With the youth hall being occupied, we cannot use the back hall at all now.
It should be packed food, not to
Pack
eat
and take
there.
it.
Yeah, they can buy it and go. Just
Do,
like,
do you really want to make that? People know, hey, dining hall is not ready, and so we cannot have lunch. And as soon as the things get ready, sometime in September, the people start developing the routine.
Habit of.
I think we should use that 1 month buffer to promote Chinmaya Vishwambara. Saying that like we'll be selling the food on Sundays. We need
So
to do
my input on this would be, people already know the kitchen is coming. They're excited about it. We can wait when the kitchen is open, then we have a guarantee and we start selling. Because if we go and get food from another source and start selling from the beginning, we don't know the quality also of the food. Our Dipama's food and our team's food should be of a high quality. So what if they start buying on the first Sunday and they don't like the food? Then we're setting a precedent. They may not even patronize Vishwambara. So I think we wait and we inaugurate and we start with our standard of food and it goes straight through.
Okay. So then that's what we will go after. One thing I wanted to mention for probably another subcommittee to take it offline is how are we going to collect money? Of course, it's going to be at least mid-September, like Raghuji mentioned. But I think we'll have to start thinking about it. And then if there can be a committee to put together, like this is exactly how it should work. Just like we are looking at Deepa for, putting together the committee for, serving committee, cleaning committee, cooking committee, like that. I think we need to have a little subcommittee to
for the lunch,
really see how we collect money and how it'll all work to make
lunch
it
passes.
as easy as possible for the parents. Sorry, Shastriji.
Sorry. No, I was thinking of maybe lunch passes. We can come up with one-time lunch versus monthly lunch or something like that. We have to think, brainstorm, and come up with that idea.
It's just like when we do for food mela.
Right,
Sell
exactly.
sell the
Exactly.
tickets, and that's about
Right.
it.
Exactly.
I
Lunch
think,
passes, Geetaji. I
you
mean,
know,
we
yeah.
should
So,
incentivize them if they buy for 1 month versus 1 day versus 6 months kind of a thing. I'm just throwing ideas to think about, no, not making any decisions. But yes.
And
I get
something
it.
like a
Chicago,
charge card, if, like something like a charge card where they come and I mean reload the charge amount into that
Yeah,
card.
charge
Yeah,
card, it's going to be a
we have to be
costly business.
careful. It'll be
Yeah,
costly. Yeah.
very costly. Yeah.
And the
And
commissions and all will eat it into the whole lunch thing. We'll have to see.
E-
We don't have
Easiest
that.
is easiest is just like postage stamps. You sell tickets or
Right, exactly.
Just
vouchers.
the food mela type,
Food
right?
mela tickets. Yeah.
The 30 tickets for $25, you know how we do it.
Yeah.
Some monthly versus weekly versus
yeah, that will be the
multiple
It
easiest.
doesn't
months.
have to be monthly also, right? It's bulk
Yeah.
discount. You buy
You
30
can just
tickets
keep
in
going.
one go,
Yeah.
you get a discount.
Yeah, exactly.
Just walk up to the bookstore area, buy the tickets, and go and.
Yeah. That is the first idea that is coming to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
in
Cannot
Chicago,
use
some of
the
the
mela tickets. It has to be something specific to our
Yes.
Chinmaya Niketan. I mean, not the Walmart or the Amazon tickets.
Right. And we can use punches for each time they come or something like that. We have to come up with that also.
Yeah.
Something to
That's
think about.
that was the planning that I wanted to. So
Right.
who all wants to be part of that committee? Raise your hand and then
I have a question. Does any of the other Chinmaya missions across the country do this? And is there anything that we can learn from an existing program that's successfully running? So we can,
Actually, that's what I was
we don't
trying to
have to.
say. In Chicago, they have Yamunotri and other places, they have lunches that the parents sponsor. Every week, couple of parents, they pay for the whole Chinmaya mission. Like, for example, children's birthdays, anniversaries, they do that.
Yeah, we can.
That's a good
I mean,
idea.
that we can also allow
Because
that
we
to
can come
happen.
up with an amount, say $1,000 or $2,000 per, I don't know, I'm just coming up with a number. I don't know how much it might cost, for like feeding like
Every
500 people or so, because we are going to have approximately parents, children, who come to the Bal Vihar. And I don't know, I was just thinking
No,
that
that's
would
a
be
great
one
idea,
option.
that's
Srinavi.
That's actually a great idea,
Great idea.
Yeah.
We
I mean, that can.
celebrate, a lot of our birthdays. Instead of having big birthday parties, we can also teach our children, we can all celebrate or donate to Chinmaya Mission and celebrate as a family.
And that can
Yeah, but we're
coexist,
talking
right?
about the collection, right? Collection. That's the
Right.
plan that we
Actually,
want.
yeah, it's a no, not paying for food at all. It should be free food, but be
That's an
funded.
option. That's
Yeah.
an option. We can
So,
have a
if
hybrid
somebody
also.
sponsors it, then that
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
there's no collection.
Free.
Everyone,
yeah.
it's free like that.
You know, I was thinking Temple has been doing this for years, right? So how last time I know they had tokens and then there was this, you can use your credit card. Can't we just follow the same thing? And then
Expensive.
special
Exactly.
birthdays
It's
and
the same
all.
thing. I mean, they'll be paying with
Charge.
credit card to get the tokens. Tokens are
Yeah.
the tickets, just like for food mela. We can come up with that, and the day it gets sponsored, nobody uses the token. They'll
Yeah.
keep it for the next week. I mean, we cannot expect that every week will be sponsored by some parent.
Yeah.
That is unrealistic. But some weeks could be sponsored. So on Thursday, people will preserve the tickets. Is a simple
So in
approach.
Chicago, Sridevi, how do they maintain every week their food provided, or only when the parents sponsor
That's
food?
what I heard, Krishnamurti ji.
So
Because we
every
went for a Devi camp. Me and Neeta, we went. You remember? That's what we went to. Sharanananda ji was there. And that's what I went. I was curious because we were working on the kitchen. So I went and asked them how they did. And generally, because their population is much more than us. So, but we
so
can find out more from
Yeah.
okay, so
them.
consistently every week they provide food.
That's what I heard. But
We
we
can
can
definitely
always
find
check
out.
with them.
We
Yeah.
also-
And find out and see how they make it happen.
How they make it happen. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that is.
I
Or we
have
can
one.
use a hybrid also, as Shastri ji was suggesting.
I think hybrid will be the workable solution
Yeah.
for us.
Probably, yeah.
I have
Any
one
other
question.
questions or thoughts? Yes, Shastriji.
One quick question. Now that SRIM is operational, how are the logistics going to change? Because we just heard that a youth hall is now going to be taken. So anything else that we want to keep in mind? I mean, where will the adult satsangs be held? Things of that nature, so that we can let the parents know things of that nature.
Yeah, what I'm planning is the first day itself, after the Padika Puja, all the children go back to their classes and we will ask the adults to stay there, and all the adults will arrange the chairs like we did in the youth room, and then we will keep the TV screen right there, and then we will have the class right in the
Main shrine.
main hall.
So, and that is going to be a repeatable process every week, Raghuji, or you're going to
Yeah.
planning to move it to the kitchen once the kitchen gets opened?
I am open for it right now.
Okay.
That is the plan.
Okay. Anything
One,
else to keep in mind? Sorry, Geetaji.
no, go ahead, Shastri.
No, anything else to keep in mind? Only that, or anything else? I mean,
The
Umaji
youth
mentioned that.
room, they are supposed to uh, put everything back, turned away from the towards the wall, and the youth room we should be able to use it like we have been using it in the last 2-3 months. And if they are not, then we'll definitely have to talk to them. From Monday till Friday, they will leave the things they normally use, but on Friday night, they are supposed to put everything back so that we can use it for our classes. Both the, what is that, I don't know if it's called the Rameshwar room, both the classroom and the youth room, they're supposed to make it usable for us.
Yeah, I think so. Ayodhya may not be practical, Raghuji.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff they have over there, definitely they cannot put it against the wall.
Well, if you don't expect them to do it, then they will make it too crumpy. And so we should expect them to do it so that you should be able to have at least 10 children in our Balvia class.
No, youth hall will be possible, but I think Ayodhya, they have it completely filled. I think they call it cloud room.
So you don't want to use it at all, or you can still use it.
I don't know if it will be practical for us to use it. I mean, especially for smaller children to go in there
Right.
with all of those things around.
And not touching, they'll be impractical. It will be, I'm sure children will meddle with those things and.
Well, it is their headache.
Can we have like middle schoolers or high schoolers, one of the high schoolers or middle schoolers in that class?
We can try to have the
children will be.
smallest.
The smallest group can go into that room,
Yeah.
Ayodhya room.
I think next year probably the 8th grade class will be the smallest because last year 7th grade was a small class. So maybe we can try 8th grade is a pretty bigger class. So
The high schoolers won't be able to because high schoolers are across at the house. We don't want the little ones walking across the parking lot to go to the house to take one of those classrooms. So maybe 8th grade might be a possibility.
One more thing I saw is the some of the Balware classes, I don't know which grades or the other, they are let go 15 minutes early and than the other children. So during the adult satsang, lots of children would come and open the door, for the youth hall. And especially if Raghuji is going to take the class in the shrine, and if those elementary Balware classes are let go at 15 minutes early, it's going to be really hard to take the class in the shrine. So I was thinking, why not let all the Balware children are finished at the same time than 15 minutes early? This is my question to you all. I don't know, because I saw that one even when I was doing the Ramcharitmanas class in the shrine. Okay, so many children will just come in and then make so much noises, and then I would say, okay, the children are out and we will stop right here. So things used to happen like that. So I think all the Balwar should be finished at the same time to all the children, not at stages.
remember Balbihar is going to be in the morning also, so the kids will be fresher. So I think an extra 15 minutes of class won't make much of a difference. We can add it because they'll be fresh, so they should be able to last the little ones an extra 15.
So it will be 10:30 to 12.
The teacher should make it interesting enough to keep the attention of the children, and the children should say, "Hey, tell me another story," rather than wanting to leave.
Uma, 10 to 11:45 for everybody.
Yeah.
No, 10 to 10:30 is assembly.
10:30 to 11:30 is younger grades.
11:45 for everyone.
Now 11:45 for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, so we talked about language classes. All language classes except Hindi classes are going to start after Labor Day. There
Is
was
there any way that we can ask one of the Sanskrit teachers to teach a Sanskrit adult class? So,
during what time, Raghuji?
the same during the language classes.
I can ask Pravina. Pravina will be more than happy if she has the bandwidth. She will.
Is she not
really
teaching the children's Sanskrit?
Right now,
children?
I think Shankari is the only one who's teaching.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Okay. I'll ask her.
Okay. If you are all finished, or when you are finished, I want to talk a little bit about the opening ceremony.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to finish it very quickly, Raghuji. This is a Bal Vihar magazine. So last time when we had gone to Mumbai, we saw the editor also. So we are thinking of subscribing to probably one copy to our Bal Vihar so that any grade can take it and kind of like a library kind of a thing.
I mean the Bolivar magazine from
Yes.
Chinmaya Mission?
Yeah.
I don't know. We were supposed to be getting it, and it stopped. And actually, we used to get 3 copies, and suddenly it stopped. I don't know why we are not getting it.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting multiple copies, like 4 or 5, but then I wanted to see the interest level, instead of just accumulating 10 copies every month and things like that. So, I mean, I can bring it over, and then how many ever copies you think will be a good number, we can subscribe for it, because it does have a lot of beautiful stories and it's full of interesting information.
Yeah, that is that Bolivar magazine is the only Chinmaya Mission monthly publication that I used to read regularly.
Yeah.
Instead of, I'm not against Uma getting some copies. I think we should show a few of them to the parents and get the parents get interested that they can subscribe for their child.
At their home.
That will be much better because it's a beautiful magazine. Just like Raghuji said, me and Raghuji, we used to get 3 copies to the house. Because 2 acharyas and then one, I don't know, maybe because it's Chinmaya Mission. So we used to keep 1 here and take 2 to the Niketan. And actually, I still have stacks of Bal Vihar magazines in the house still. It's a beautiful magazine. I think we should encourage the parents to subscribe for their child, like a birthday gift or whatever they want to do. That will be helping the CCMT also in that way. And then here, just having 4 books for the whole Balvia is not going to help in any way.
Yeah, maybe we can have it like a sample and then encourage. Okay. Language classes we talked about, and then we also, yoga, coding classes, and music classes. There are some interests that are coming up because of morning classes. So Shrivani ji was asking about yoga, possibility of yoga classes, and Moksh was approaching us about coding classes for children. And Anusha, I don't know, some of you have heard her sing. She's a very beautiful singer. So she's open to having music classes at the Niketan. So all of these can be, open to Balvihar children. But I think yoga, coding, they will be as part of Balvihar children. It will be free for Balvihar children. But music classes, she will be charging. So part of it will be given to Niketan.
So in the past, Sainathan used to say, whatever you want to donate can go to Chinmaya Mission. So that is how we should keep it.
Yes.
So for the music classes, I think she wants to charge $15 per child per week, right, Uma?
Yeah, yeah. So if we are offering these classes, I think the timing will have to be with, either before or after. Of course, it should not come during the Balvihar time, but language class timing. So please talk to language teachers and kind of work around. So otherwise, any other thoughts on these classes? Good.
I think we should start promoting them, and maybe after Labor Day, we should start having them. Is how I'm suggesting.
Shivani ji, what do you think?
I was thinking, Hari Om, I was thinking 8 to 8:45. 2 set 2. I'll have to talk with Harsha ji, but one for the kids and one for the parents. So open for both 2 sessions running 8 to 8:45 and then dismiss them from 9 on. They come so early in the morning, then they'll definitely buy lunch.
No, yeah, I was asking like after Labor Day, does that sound good to you?
Yeah, perfect.
But 9 to 10, what are they doing?
No, that's regular Balvihar, no?
No, it's 10.
Sorry,
No,
10,
10
sorry, 9 to 9:45. I misspoke.
Oh, 9 to 9. Yeah.
Will we be doing any dance, Shivani ji, or just?
No.
It'll be yoga.
Okay. No, because you said music, I thought.
Harsha ji is the
Not
yoga
music and
expert.
yoga at the same time.
Because when I taught at the summer camp, I had kids doing cartwheel, and I was like, buddy, I can't do that.
Yeah. No, I was because the music is a great one. I think that's definitely music, coding, all of this. I know I'll definitely be signing up Ira for everything. But dance is, if that is something I am looking actively. So if that is something Balvir can consider, would be a good one also.
Yeah, if enough interest is there, then definitely. But we were just thinking of concurrently doing
Wait,
two
what is it
sessions.
called, Ma?
When
One
we
for
are at
Harsha
it,
ji, there you are. Right on time.
Yeah.
when we are at it about the music and all that, Anjaneya was willing to come and teach drums like mornings, like a 9 to 9:45. So I think Giri or somebody was connected to him. I think we should go ahead and contact him and see if he wants to teach from September.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, I think this just that from my perspective as relatively newer to this group, I think just that Balvihar having an forum for more extracurricular activities is definitely much more encouraging and attractive for both parents and kids.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, just a thought. If we are doing it outside of the times, like if you're doing outside of language classes, we can see how much participation we get. But when Saiji used to do the yoga classes in person, it was I think at the language class time, because parents have nothing else to do if they got their kids, and that got more participation. So I don't know, just a thought, if you're doing it outside, then say if we do 9 to 9:45, then they have to wake up, get their kids ready and come at 9. We can see how many people show up and then see if that works. But he used to do it during the Bal Vihar. When we were doing it with him, it was kids are in language class, parents used to do the yoga. So then parents, yeah, that's
Unless
just
one idea could be, if we're having language classes after Balvihar, we do the music classes before Balvihar, so the parents could be in yoga while the kids are in the music classes. So then it can still be before Bal Vihar.
Yeah. Language classes I know are definitely they are planning to have it after Bal Vihar. So
And Anjaneyaji had said he would prefer before Bal Vihar to do the music class if he was coming to do tabla.
okay.
So then there would be an activity happening with the kids.
Okay.
Harshaji.
Yeah, we can definitely try that. And we can also maybe do a poll or see how many parents would like before, after, see the participation count. When we are marketing, we can try and see. Either raise hands or send a short survey on WhatsApp and see how many people will want to prefer before, after.
Is it recommended to do yoga after lunch?
No. You are technically supposed to do in the morning, or you do it right before lunch if you can do in the morning. So if you do 12 to 1, then you're supposed to do yoga and be hungry and have lunch. But yeah, technically morning is the best time.
So we'll have to
Convenience over convention.
Yeah, I just have a quick question. I don't have to, probably Meenalji could answer this. With the language class, like if people are not committed, like I used to help out with Shankari in the Sanskritam class, and I also felt like people were leaving. Half the class is always like only one student or two, and two teachers will be sitting because they are not committed to it in any ways, and they're not paying for it. So that becomes less priority, and they leave. And that's initially first month everybody is very upbeat about it, but slowly it fades away. So that is one thing I noticed last year. So we have to always consider some amount, like, oh, class donate $5, something they should have. You should have. Otherwise,
So
nobody.
we for Hindi class, they have to pay for the books and the exam, and these are proctored exams for which they get certification, and these
No,
are
Meenalji, that's for Hindi class, right? But Devi's point is very, very true. I think Shastri ji also was saying that sometime back, right? About Sai Nathan ji. So I think, yeah, that will give some commitment to the parents. So we can definitely think about that.
yeah. That's
Money to
exactly what I was gonna say is that you should definitely charge, because I have seen that attendance is regular. For some reason, kids are very interested. They actually do want to come to the language classes. So maybe because the curriculum as well, but it's actually going really well as far as attendance last year. The year before last, people were not serious. We had a lot of issues, but I think after learning that they have exams, and they get a feedback that the children, they get to know how much the children know as far as the language is concerned. So if you're going to be putting something like a prize, then you have to give them something in something material for value, showing them, okay, this is how much the children learn. I don't know, those are my thoughts.
So, Minal, but you had your class before Bal Vihar, right? Not after, right? Or when was your Hindi class?
Yeah, I had it before Bal Vihar.
Yeah. So that also makes, I think, difference. So
yeah.
After Bal Vihar, then people are already tired and the kids are tired and they leave. So this is another thing. Probably we should have the class.
I'm going to move this along because Raghuji is also waiting. Raghuji, I have only 3 more things to do.
I have to leave in 5 minutes because I have to help make dinner for Swami Surupanandji. Wish me luck.
Raghuji.
What is it you're supposed to do, Jyotiji?
I have to help make dinner for Swami Surupanandji.
That is so lucky, Jyoti ji.
We'll find out after he eats.
After how long have you started cooking?
Jyotiji, if
Is
you
that a fair
messed it up
question?
the first time, they will ask you not to come anymore.
No, they'll ask me to come, just not cook. That might be good.
Jyotiji, after you come back, we'll try yours. Okay.
Raghuji, do you want Jyotiji to be there for your discussion? Then I can do that later.
Oh, not absolutely necessary. No.
Okay, then let me just go, rocket speed on this one. Kitchen we already talked about, but please, there are volunteering needed for cooking, serving, cleaning. Within cooking, we have procurement, menu preparation, cooking, and we have groceries, paper supplies. There are a lot of things where we can volunteer. So please make sure that you are putting in your seva as well as encouraging your parents to volunteer for kitchen. So of course, Deepa will be heading the whole team effort. And teachers' spiritual growth. So I know a lot of us are attending Raghuji's, Geetaji's, Jyotiji's satsang, but please make sure that while we are teaching the kids, we are learning over there, but we also have to have our own spiritual growth, which means at least one or two satsangs. Please make sure that we are attending. That is number 2. Prithvi Seva. Prithvi Seva, while kitchen opens, I think Prithvi Seva team will be a little bit more active. The generation of landfill trash will reduce, hopefully. I was thinking about that because compostables, we are having compostable trays and everything, but then we are putting it in plastic bags and putting it in landfill. So that didn't make sense to me. So I wanted to put that in your head so you can also think about it. I was also thinking about Bal Vihar student of the month, or like put a picture of any student for every month and then kind of just highlight what he or she has done. Just a little, the teacher can highlight that student for the month or something like that. So think about it and tell me if it is just a picture that will kind of encourage the kids to do good. For example, the first month I was thinking about Prema Amma's daughter.
Yeah, Neha will be on the.
Yeah, Neha can be highlighted because she just started working and then she has just donated the first month's salary to Niketan. So that will be, our student of. So, something like that. It doesn't have to be money only, it can be seva. And anything that you want to highlight your student, then we can put it on the, bulletin board or something like that. And then joint yajna participation and volunteering. I think Raghuji will have to start on this. But do we all know when joint yajna is coming up, when Mukhya Swamiji is coming?
27th.
For how many days is he
31st.
coming?
31st.
Yes,
the Labor Day weekend,
yeah, Labor Day weekend. So please make sure, number 1, please make sure that we are all available for that. And if you are not already volunteering in one committee, try to do that. There are some who are trying to do only weekends.
There is Bhiksha committee. Anybody can volunteer in the Bhiksha committee.
We can offer Bhiksha. And I was talking to Sridevi today, and she was saying that it's not like blocked off. We can have like multiple people can offer Bhiksha to Swamiji on one day, right?
Yes. So Swamiji's Bhiksha is different because Swamiji is not going to be in any of the ashram. So he will be staying with Pratima and Kanetkar Bhaiya's place. So we will have to offer Bhiksha at their home. And we will be cooking Bhiksha at their home. So Bhiksha will be for lunch and dinner. So lunch Bhiksha will be at 12, between 12 and 12:30. Dinner Bhiksha will be around 5:30 before we start the evening satsang. So we have to be there. Whoever wants to volunteer for kitchen as a kitchen helper need to come at least 2 hours to Kanetkar Bhaiya's place to help cook, clean, help with the Swamiji's table setup and clean up. So whoever is interested, please contact me. And whoever wants to do Bhiksha for Swamiji, please let me know. There are a lot of slots available.
You mean to say that one cannot cook at home and bring it, they have to cook it in their house?
Yes, Raghu uncle. We want to cook at Pratima and Shekhar Bhaiya's home.
Okay.
And Swamiji eats very hot food. So everybody who wants to volunteer, please let us know. We don't want like 10 people coming on one day and nobody on the second day. So we have a schedule who comes on which day, because it's a working day also. So, and at the same time, we want to give opportunity for everybody to do seva for Swamiji.
Jyoti,
And
So on
on
the
that,
days of
Jyoti, you got a clue, hot food. So.
yeah, on that topic of Swamiji's Bhiksha, I need to go prepared now. Hari Om,
Yes,
everyone.
Swamiji. And Jyotiji, please tell us anything that he likes, dislikes. Or
Oh, I'm
any.
seeing a lot of it. Yes. Hari Om, everyone.
Jyotiji will be the consultant.
Hari Om Raghuji. Hari Om Kitanji.
Hari Om.
Prabhuji, would you like to continue on?
Yeah. Giant
Can
Yagna, how many of you have registered or given their RSVP for that thing? Any particular reason the other people have not?
No.
Is it now if you're not planning to, I want to know, it's not that you're going to be red flagged or anything, uh, but if you're planning to come, you should go ahead and register now, and you should also ask your neighbors or friends and your other parents coming to Bal Vihar to go out and register. If you consider all our Bal Vihar, we should have had at least about 1,000 registrations by now, but we have only about 300. Okay. And so it's very important that we commit ourselves and plan to attend this yagna. If you really look at the subjects, they're so interesting. And it is the head of the mission who is coming and who is talking. And it's such a great opportunity for us. And so we should be able to fill up the place in such a way that we might have to even think of zooming it or putting it YouTube so that those who cannot be fitted in the that lecture hall that they can listen to Swamiji in their homes. But first we have to make sure that we have at least 1,000 people register before we even consider the zooming it. Anyway, and also we have got some committees who are working on publicity and also decoration of the lecture hall and the food for all the attendees for the 500 people coming, and we are both the centers are joined together and prepare food boxes. And so it's very important that our teachers work with these leaders and make this yagna very successful. So it's both a karma yoga and gnana yoga. And also one more thing that I need to tell is, though the lecture is 7 to 8:30, we have very extremely interesting cultural programs between 6 and 6:30 and 7 o'clock. And so anytime that you remember that to be there at 6:30, and also when you tell other people, please make sure to remind them that they have to come at 6:30. And we have to do that every class, every Sunday until the Gnana Yagna. And next thing is we are planning to have an opening ceremony of our Chinmaya Vishwambara on that Saturday. Is it the 30th?
Yes,
Yes,
Uncle, 30th.
August 30th at morning. And so please mark your calendar between 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and you will be getting invitations. And please join receiving Swamiji in a grand fair. And for the next, not this Sunday, from the following Sunday on, after the Balviyar is over, anybody who has ideas of decorations, join together and see how we can decorate the uh, place very well so that Swamiji will be happy and we all will be happy. That it's a grand occasion after 10 years that we have this opening ceremony, and that too, the head of the mission is coming. Last time Tejamananda Swamiji came, and even now he remembers how grand it was. and we want it to be just like that now. The Deepa is going to mention in the assembly next time, not if not this Sunday, the following Sunday, all the details about the opening ceremony, and that we will going to have a little homa, and then the opening ceremony, and then talk by Swamiji, and then we will have some lunch there. So this Sunday, please come and look at the dining hall and see what all the those who with ideas for decoration come up with some ideas, and then so that we can all plan it, and so that by the Sunday before the program, let me look at the date. By 24th, so we should have decorated the whole place beautifully, so that we don't have to come and do anything until the 30th. That's all I have right now. If anybody has got any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
So
Can
no
I add,
question.
can I
Sorry.
add one sentence?
Yes, Geeta.
Okay, this is for all the members of Chinmaya Mission, including the parents and the teachers and their families and everything. The only way we can invite the Swamijis to have Gnana Yagnas in our center is showing our faces in all these places. If we are not attending and the Swamijis don't even know who we are, okay, then they hesitate to come to our centers. So it's really, really important that we show our faces, we become a part of the yagnas, and then stand and talk to the Swamijis, and these Swamijis have such memories, great memories. They remember every face. They will tell you, oh, you are from there, right? Oh, I saw you at that time. So if we don't show interest, I'm sorry to say some of these Swamijis already know Chinmaya Niketan, don't have that much of people coming, and they give maybe, hesitate to give the dates to us. But if we have good turnout, they would love to come. And it is
Particularly when you see like Isha Yoga and other places where when the head of the mission comes, now you have thousands of people. And so it's very, very important that we make it successful, and so that when the next time Swamiji comes, then we will be arranging in a place ahead of time, so that we can accommodate for 1,000 people or more. So that's all we have. Anybody else want to make any comment or question?
Anybody who would like to join the publicity group and the booth group for that particular occasion, for the Mukhya Swamiji's lecture, please reach out to me. We have a group formed already, and we're working with Gurukul.
Good. Yeah. Meenal is very active in the publicity and in the poster group. Please join her if you are interested in helping in the giant yagna.
So I have a comment, Raghuji, Umaji. So this is our 10 years, and so are we? I thought last year when we talked about the Smriti Sankalanam, we said that this year we're going to come up with a compilation of all the memories, and we are also having the Vishwambara inauguration and everything. So are we planning to release a souvenir or probably any Smriti Sankalanam at the end of the Balavihar? Something to think about. It'll be a
It's not for the yagna. You are talking of at the end of the year.
Right. Either ways, I mean, either for the yajna or mostly more for the kitchen inauguration or at the end of the year because we are in 10 years in operation.
End of the year will be more functional, I think. But it is good that
Yeah,
Shastriji
we don't
brought
have
it.
time for in the
Yeah.
next
Planning
3
everything,
weeks.
yes.
It's a very
But
good
it is.
idea. Can we make Shastriji the head of that and take the initiative? And of course, we all will support
Yeah.
and work.
Yeah. It's good
Yeah.
timing at least. I mean,
Okay,
we will have the
Shastriji.
whole year.
Yes, Raghuji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shastriji, quick question. I went to the teachers portal, but I don't see any names uploaded for third grade. I don't know about other teachers. When will we be able to see students' names so that we'll be ready for day one?
So it all depends upon who all kind of registered. I was about to send the registration. So far, we just have about 65 when I last checked, and I really don't know if any third grader registered.
So the
And
portal is empty totally. I can't see my name. I can't see the
so
student name.
maybe I have to reassign the classes to you.
I
That
think
could
so.
be,
Maybe
yeah.
that's what.
Let me do that. Let me do that tonight, and I should be able to see. Okay. Yeah.
I am going to the Niketan in the morning, and so if you want me to check the books, the student books, how many of each copy you have, if you send me the list, I'll be happy to count it and let you know.
Thank you, Raghuji. That will be really, really helpful. I'll just post the names of the books in our book WhatsApp group.
Okay, good.
And then, yeah.
All right. I see Shamik ji. Are you okay?
Sorry, what I was saying, thank you. What I was saying was, Raghuji, Shastriji, would it be possible to put the magazine which Raghuji and Geeta ji was saying as a link to the Chinmaya Atlanta website, or if it is not there already?
Sure, that's a good idea. And also, we're thinking that we can keep some sample copies in the bookstore and ask them to kind of subscribe to it. That is
Yeah,
also possible. Yes.
yeah. Then they
Yes.
can directly go from there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you here?
Uma, do you know how much is the price
we
for
are
the
finishing it up.
subscription?
I think the US subscription was $50 per year, if I remember correctly. I did have the
Okay.
paper also, subscription paper also.
Oh, okay. It's not expensive.
And then,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Say it again.
If nothing else, we can close. Oh,
okay.
it's
Okay.
9:30 on the dot. 1.5 hours. But it is still okay. Good. Okay. Geeta ji, could you finish?
Yeah.
Thank you.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
See you all on
Hari Om,
Sunday.
everyone. Thank you so much.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. See you this weekend.
See you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Aji, 1 minute. I just need to talk.
Hari Om. Okay.